Good morning. It is day 125 on the Pacific Crest Trail. It's quite a cold start, at about 7:15 in the morning. I did miss the sunrise, but in the end I thought my body needed rest, so it'd probably more use for me to sleep. I've had many amazing sunrises already. I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it or appreciated it with only 4 hours of sleep. And yeah, who knows? I've got family here, so there's every chance I can come back and do it again. So it's not the biggest loss. I feel glad that I've rested. I don't feel like I missed out too much. So yeah, going to climb up. Still very much looking forward to getting to the rim today anyway. It's about 5 miles up. It's very steep to start off with. So if anything, it's quite good that it's quite cool at the moment. Hopefully it won't be too dead by the time I get to the top. I'm feeling slightly better again, so still improving health-wise, illness-wise, which is wonderful. And I think I'm going to aim for about 29 again today, so we'll see how that goes. Should be a good one. But yeah, I'll see you out. Hello again. I'll start off with the negative stuff, just to get that out of the way. But yeah, just to say that today was another struggle of a day, I think. Just a lot of it was difficult. There were some really good bits, which I'll talk about, but I don't know, just kind of motivation, I think the last few days has been fairly low generally, just to hike. I'm not at all considering like getting off trail or anything like that, just like, doing big miles during the day. The last few days haven't been the most fun. I've had a fair bit of pain. Like today, my legs didn't want to work good for most of the day. I've got some new chafing issues. My feet are on and off. I've got a hole in one of my socks, but there's a darn tough repair place in Bend, so I've only got a week to wait, so that's fine. Anyway, but yeah, just like hiking solo is not the best for just being stuck in your own head, because when you're thinking about how much fun you're not having, it's difficult to stop thinking like that without other people around. And funnily enough, the times when I was with other people today were probably the best of the day. So starting off with, this morning I learnt about an alternate route between Crater Lake and Shelter Cove, which shaves about 8 miles off, which is great help for just feeling like, or just making it easier for me for the next few days, which means that so today was 23 miles, because following the alternate section today around the rim of Crater Lake, which was way prettier anyway, that shaved about 4 miles off, and then there'll be another one coming up, so it makes me feel a bit better. And it means that today was 23, tomorrow should be about 27, and the next day about 22, 23 again into Shelter Cove. So fairly chill, not the big like 2 or 3 30s that I was expecting to do originally. So that's really nice. But yeah, today it was so cool to see Crater Lake again. It's just on another level. It's massive, it's beautiful, the water is so blue, and just great views all around, even looking out from the lake as well, like looking at the mountains outside, because it's a bit of a climb up, because it was quite steep to get there. But yeah, I was very much looking forward to it, or seeing it not being covered in wildfire smoke like it was when I was there 10 years ago, and it was just stunning, astounding. I didn't get to swim, like I was saying, but which is a bit of a shame, because it's like the last chance to swim in the lake before they close it for the next few years. But I've swum in it before, so I don't feel too bad about it. And I also now I have a wedding to get to, because I'm meeting family in Bend in the next few days, and they're going to a wedding beforehand, and apparently I'm now invited to it. So my cousin's going to try and find me a suit, which is wild. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I've got somewhere to be, so I don't have time for dilly-dallying, which I think also plays into the unfunness partly. I don't know, the pressure to keep going, but not being able to do as big miles. Hopefully I'll feel a bit better tomorrow. Another highlight from today was that there were so many butterflies. Started off, like I was walking along the road, because I kind of alternated between the road and the trail, just with my leg foot pain, trying to give myself a bit of an easier ride, just to avoid some of the climbs. I saw some of the butterflies going across the road, and I was like, oh no, like they're going to get run over by the cars, which did happen. There were quite a lot of dead butterflies, which was quite sad to see. But then going further up around the trail, there were just millions of them, and they were going for like all day, and I assume days before that. So it really felt like being in some kind of Disney movie at some point. It's like walking over the crest of a hill with the lake coming into view, and then suddenly all these butterflies swarming past you. It's just, yeah, stunning. So that definitely helped with just the brain stuff, and caught up with some other hikers. So Stag, Ask Cactus, and 100 Grand were chilling because they did make it to watch the sunrise, which they said was amazing. And so they were just kind of hanging out a bit further up. So I caught up with them and ended up camping with them again tonight. So it's all good fun. And then kind of they sped off because I think they go faster than me anyway. So they, went off, and then I was stuck in my own head again, and the trail got quite monotonous and boring. It was incredibly cruisy, and I didn't get bitten by any mosquitoes, which is a massive win. But yeah, just this kind of the same views for many miles. Not great for motivation again. Music helped, as always, so it wasn't the worst. I missed out at lunch as well. We got some trail magic. There was some Pacific Crest Trail Association people doing some work on the trail, and a volunteer brought a bunch of sodas, and one of them was there just like hanging out some spare hang tags for anyone who needed them. So that was cool. And so yeah, luckily today was a lot shorter than I initially planned it to be, which is great because I feel like I need a rest. I'm looking forward to sleeping. Going to get an early night tonight, wake up I think normal time tomorrow, get the 27 in, which shouldn't be too bad. So hopefully after a nice bit of rest I'll be all healed up, feel way better. I'll stretch well in the morning as well. But yeah, evening nice and chill. Got to camp early, chilled with the other hikers, just chatting away, having a wonderful time. So yeah, looking forward to more chill times and hopefully just an enjoyable next few days. I'll see you there.